What's good, YouTube? You are tuned into Uncut X, where we have no fucking filters. So today we got a college dorm story, and yeah, the floor is yours. Whenever you're ready.
This actually took place off campus.
Mm.
You know. When I was in college, me and my cousin was going grocery shopping at Walmart, and this worker approached me, and we exchanged numbers. And he didn't go to my campus; he went to a different college in the city, and he was a few years older than me. When the weekend came, he asked me and my cousin to go to his house for a kickback, but my cousin
By a
couldn't.
few years older, you mean how old? Cause
Um, he was like a senior in college, so he's like 3 years older than
oh, okay, all right.
me. Yeah, my cousin couldn't go because she had came back home, so he picked me up and I went. I was only supposed to be over there for the night, but he was drinking, I was drinking. I didn't really feel comfortable with him driving me back home because from his apartment to my apartment, it was like this long, windy, dark road. So he was like, "No, it's cool. You can stay at the house. Everything okay." So I stayed the night.
First
Everything
night is crazy.
we listen and we don't judge.
All
Okay.
right, go ahead.
So I did stay the night. And everything was cool. Like he didn't try to like touch on me inappropriately. Like he made sure I was comfortable. And we just like cuddled. So when I woke up the next day, I was like, wow, he is really a gentleman. Like I appreciate it. So he got up, I got up. I should have known something was up when he had an extra toothbrush. He gave me like an extra toothbrush and stuff. And he was getting dressed and we was talking about where he was gonna take me for breakfast. So I'm really loving it now. I'm like, wow, this is a man right here. Like, I'm finna be over here, like for real.
Oh.
Um, and then out of nowhere is this knock on the door. But he didn't pay it no mind, so I didn't pay it no mind.
Somebody
His
knocked on his door. He just said, "Fuck it."
Yeah, like on the front door. So the apartment was kind of like a shotgun apartment. So it's like the front door, and then down the hall was the other bedrooms, and then he had the room that was like all the way at the back of the hallway. So the roommate then must have went to the door because then the roommate came and knocked on his door, and then they went into the hallway and talked. But I don't know what they was talking about, so I was oblivious, just sitting
Nah,
there.
it's time to get up out of there.
And then he came back in the room, and I was like, "Is everything okay?" And he was like, "Yeah, everything's straight, everything's straight." And he just kept getting dressed. So I was just laying there waiting on him to get out the bathroom. And then like the knocking got a little louder at the door. So then his roommate started like yelling, but I can't really make out what he's saying. So then it registered to me like, oh, that's a bitch at the door. So he not
Mm.
like he acting like ain't nothing going on. So I'm on alert, but I don't know what to do. So the roommate come back to the room. This time they in the room talking
Why
like
ain't slide out the back?
there wasn't a bag. It was an apartment where there is no bag. There was
Oh, I'm
literally
tripping.
no
I'm
bag.
tripping. I'm tripping. I'm tripping.
So now they in the room talking, and the roommate like, yeah, like you got to come out here. You got to handle this or whatever. So he go out there and he leave me in the room. So now it's really registering what's going on. So I get up, and this when I was in college. So I was 110 pounds soaking wet. I wasn't no size to be trying to fight nobody that I know is older than me. He's older than me, so I know she's older than me. So I know she's bigger than me. And the way she banging on this door, she's gonna
You know,
kill me. Like
them college motherfuckers be freaked out. Shit, y'all was probably the same age.
I don't know. No, she did. When I finally did get a look at her, she was definitely older than me. So I got up and I like put on my tennis shoes and I had a blade on me. So I just sat on the edge of the bed with my blade. Cause bitch, if you come through this door, I'm gonna have to
You
just cut you. Like I don't know what
thought
else
you
for
was in
you
the
to do.
county jail for a second.
No. That was all I had. I couldn't fight her. She was gonna beat me up. I already knew that.
All right, go ahead.
So they out there argue. I mean, like they going at it. You hearing shuffling. She really trying to get back there, but he's like, "No, you can't. You can't come back here. You can't come back here. Ain't no bitch back here." Which was a lie because I'm sitting right up back there. So it's like, "Ain't no bitch back here. You tripping. You tripping." So I'm trying to figure out who to call. I can't call my cousin because she's in Jacksonville. I don't have a car. She didn't have a car. The only other person that had the car was our other roommate, but our other roommate was kind of beefing with us at the time. So when I called her, she said she wasn't getting up. It was early in the morning. Though, I'm not gonna lie. It was like 8 o'clock on a Saturday morning. She said she wasn't getting up. She was with her man.
She
I
banging
had
on the door at
nobody.
8 in the morning.
8 in the morning. She woke up with the bullshit. So I'm gonna assume maybe like she was blowing him up throughout the night or something, but his phone never rung. It was real suspect. So they in there tussling and I'm just kind of sitting there. I was sitting up there for a long time and I hear them progressively like getting closer to the door. So now I'm anxious because I'm like, wow, I'm really gonna have to cut this girl and I might go to jail all because you want to lie, say no bitch back here. I mean, I don't know what I expected him to say, but it's like if you say it ain't no bitch back here and then she get back here, it's a bitch back here, she's just gonna be more upset. So I'm sitting there panicking with a blade in my hand. Then all of a sudden, the roommate come in the room and he like, "You want to come in my room?" Hell yeah! You should have been asking me to come in your room when you knew that the bitch was knocking on the motherfucking door. So the roommate like swiftly put me in his room, which is close as fuck to the front room. So him and the roommate had, I guess, devised this plan for him to put the bitch back in like the living room or whatever. So as I'm out there, I can kind of hear what they're talking about. She apparently had a key. So I guess at some point she went downstairs and she remembered she had a key and was trying to like use her key to get in. And that's when they really started tussling because he like, give me my key back. Give me my key back. So now I'm in the roommate room. I don't have nobody to call. There's nobody to come get me. The roommate didn't even have a car because I was like, well, can you just take me in your car? Like say I'm with you or something. He was no fucking help. So I was just sitting there. I know I sat at them people's house for a cool hour. At some point throughout,
Oh hell nah.
I was
An
stranded.
hour?
An
Nah.
hour. An
No, no, ma'am.
hour.
That's crazy work.
Somewhere throughout the process, after they stopped like tussling in the hallway, when the roommate got me in his room, that's when he finally brought the girl back there and was like, "See, I told you ain't no bitch back here." This one I knew right then, niggas ain't about shit. Cause that was a whole lot. Like you knew I was in this room,
And she believed it,
but
didn't
what?
she? She believed it, didn't she?
Yes, she believed it. Cause that's when she got calm after that. So they shut the door. I finally just like called one of my other friends that was like on campus, and I was like, I don't know how y'all gonna get me, but y'all gotta come get me. Like, I just need a ride. Luckily, it was like a friend of a friend that was in town that had a car, but again, nobody was in a rush to come get me because them not like my people for real. So that's it. It took me about an hour. You know, me and the roommate got really cool. The roommate actually did go to school with
Yeah.
me, so we started,
The
like
roommate was
sharing
plotting on
the.
you the whole time anyway.
I don't think so. The roommate not really my
Mm.
type, not really my speed.
Yeah, he not your type. You his type.
I feel
Talking
like
about
if he
he
wanted to
got
push up on
cool.
me, we did. And like we actually kept the friendship the entire time. Like I was in school, me and the roommate. I'm not gonna lie.